The kids realize that the system's bust. The kids have the ability to make money online now and come up with the money. We do give students discounts, but not all the kids are students. And we still give military discounts. They realize things are fucked up. You know, we have graduate students there. The reason why I'm going to graduate school is because I can't get a job. Okay. But the days of working for a company for 40 years and then getting a gold pocket watch are done. They've been done a long, long time. But they're not teaching, in my opinion, the right things. But they haven't been teaching the right things. You know, I think back when I taught at Arizona State University and a couple other schools, I never got asked back again because I questioned what they were teaching then. But now it got canceled, never got down to Bristol University. They canceled the day before, or the Friday before the Monday. I was supposed to speak at Harrow, where Churchill went, the boys' school. Got canceled the day before. Because they find a YouTube video and they say, no, we're not dealing with that. Somebody at the chancellor level said, no, there's more downside than upside. Although at Harrow, they were going to give me a dinner, sponsor a dinner for me. And that got canceled, obviously. And But this is your plan to reach more kids and reach them closer to the tree. Correct. Okay. Correct. And those are the people that are seeking you out anyways. Correct. At QLA. Correct. And you've got star pupils. I think one of the kid's name is Josh, who's Kim. Making millions of dollars. Correct. He's 20. He's 20. And he came to me when he was 17. And how does that work? I mean, and what happens when you show your 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old guys and women there that this kid did it? Well, the guys in the seminar, see, there are people online that think that he's not a real person, Josh. I got him from Central Casting. I hired, this kid, which is not true. And if Josh were, here, he'd tell you, he didn't know shit. He was homeschooled. He never went to school. His accomplishment, which I can appreciate being a Boy Scout one time, he was an Eagle Scout. And he came to me. He's 1 of 9. Now his mom's about to have a 10th baby. She's a child psychologist who read the book by Spock, as we find out later. His father's a graduate of West Point, and we've now met and had dinner with him because I had to meet him. But his parents did all the stuff that should have been done with all the other kids, but didn't. He has little or no baggage. And most people do. Oh, big time. And the older you are, the more baggage you have. Explain that, because at the premiere, you were telling everybody in the room that their parents fucked them up. They did. Not trying to be too religious, but if Homo sapien is going to continue and procreate, the most important thing is for us to extend the species, okay? It's the least trained thing that we know how to do. Our parents didn't know how to train, when I say our, I mean collectively, didn't know how to train a high-performance person, unless your dad was an Olympian or something like that. I was close, because my dad was an all-American athlete who served in 2 wars, so he didn't know he was using those principles, but he was. But the younger you are, Josh Kim is extremely talented kid, extremely bright, but with little or no baggage. We've got other kids, a multimillionaire teenage that are now in their early 20s, and they always say, Dan, I'm not a teenager anymore, I'm 20 or I'm 21. Well, to us, 19 is no different than 21, right? It's the same. But when I was in Krakow in Poland last year giving a speech, one of my mentees who went to school there, who made €1 million last year, €1 million. And I said, which is a lot of money. And he's still a student. And I said, Jan, would you please stand up? And he stood up. And there's about 250, 300 students. And I said, am I exaggerating? He said, no. He says, no, I made €1 million last year. And I'm thankful to QLA. He's been to the seminar twice. And when the seminar is over, not one single person, not one single student went up to even talk to him. Not one single student. That's the truth. They don't want it. When I talked at Oxford, and I talked about my guy that's made 400 or 500 million out of Oxford, from 20 years ago, nobody even asked me his name. He wasn't in the audience. No one even asked me his name, which college he went to at Oxford, etc.
They want to come for the show, and then they don't want to do anything about it.
They like hearing the story. But it's at Oxford, one of the students who actually came to the seminar had read 700 books. And one of my mentees said, who would you rather have, somebody that read 700 books or done 700 deals? And I mean, there's no question.